Now, why did I create the podcast? Well, I've been blogging and podcasting for several years now. In fact, my other podcast, A Conversation with a 6-Minute Strategist, is currently got 68 episodes out, and I've had over 700,000 downloads. But I've only recently taken my blogging and my course creation work that I've been doing on my own website and brought it onto the Udemy platform, which I only heard about a few months ago when I attended a mastermind class with the much respected Chris Ducker, who, if you haven't found him, you should definitely go and check out his podcast at chrisducker.com. I took one of my existing courses from my own website, The Entrepreneur's Guide to Startup Funding, and launched that in the middle of June. And then I brought out a second course, which was all about the art of designing courses actually on Udemy. I went and did a very in-depth analysis of the courses that were already on Udemy. And those two courses have earned me over $1,000 in the first 10 weeks with relatively little marketing done on my own part. So as you can imagine, I've got extremely enthusiastic about the opportunity for online courses. And in addition to that, I've started taking some courses created by other course creators and have been really learning an awful lot. So that breakthrough and that learning experience has really inspired me to create this podcast so that I can share with you the benefits of online learning and hopefully inspire you too to go and both create your own courses and make some income and indeed to learn from the courses that are already up there. Now, just a quick word about me, in case we haven't met before. As you might be able to guess from my voice, I'm British and I live in South Wiltshire. I do have an office in London where I do my corporate advisory work from. My background is that I came out of an army family. I did my first degree at Cambridge University. I then spent several years in the British Army as a regular officer, leaving at the rank of captain. I then went into the city. I've done an MBA at Cass Business School in London, and I've got 25 years experience advising companies, which is where all my strategic and advisory blogging and sort of knowledge comes from. Now, I've brought all this together into my online courses, but now I want to take it a step further and actually help to teach you about learning from online courses because I'm getting so much value out of it. Now, I'll put all my contact details in the show notes, but if you want to get hold of me, you can email me john@jbdcolley.com. That's Juliet Bravo Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Lima Echo Yankee.com. And do tell me which subjects you'd like me to cover in the online courses so that I can go and root those out for you and get the course creators onto the podcast. So that's it for this first episode, quite a short one, and I look forward to bringing you the first full episode of the Online Learning Podcast in episode 2. So that's it for another episode of the Online Learning Podcast. I really appreciate you being with me. If you enjoyed the show, I would really appreciate it if you would go over to iTunes and leave me a rating, preferably a 5-star rating if you think it's worth it, and a comment. And then if you email me, john@jbdcolley.com, that's Juliet Bravo Delta Colley.com, I will send you a free coupon code to my Udemy course, An Introduction to Startups, which has got 40 minutes of video teaching you all about startups. So thank you very much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. This has been the Online Learning Podcast.